Okay, let us continue the previous class, that is how to frame the questions. So, before learning framing the questions, we have to know about the questioning words, that is WH questions. Yesterday what did we do? What are the words we learnt about WH questions? Who, what, where. Today let us learn about some more, that is when. When is also a question word used for questioning, where the questions are asked so that we come to know about the time. Time in the sense is not only time, it may be not related only for a clock time, it may be season, it may be part of the day or part of the night or which season, which year, like that. So, time means, don't think that it is only related to the hours and minutes, okay. It may be season, day, month or like that, okay. When, asking about time. So, here along with this when, the word when is added in front of is, are or were and some other helping verbs and also modals, okay. So, by adding this one, what do? We frame the questions. When do we add this one? When there is a word underlined below the time or season or month or something period, then we have to talk about this questioning word, that is when. For example, when did he leave? If there is in the sentence, Ravi left home at 5 o'clock. So, if the word is underlined below 5, then we have to ask the question, when did Ravi leave? So, here we should note down that tense will be changed. He left. So, it will be in V2 form. We have to change it into V1 form. So, about this one let us deal later on. First, you must remember that when is used only for getting about the time. Time means it is not only time, it is related to season, time of the day, that is morning, evening, night, like that. Season, it may be rainy season or any season, winter, like that. And it also may be the part of any event also, time, okay. This is about when. Did you understand? For example, when did he leave? When will the program start? If you want to inquire the time, not yet started, when will the program start? And when is our exams? We don't know about our examination. So, it is not clear. When it is unclear, you have doubt about that one. You want to inquire something about the time or in which month or on which date the exam is going on. Then on which date it will be held, then you are going to inquire this way, when is our exam. So, this is about the questioning word when. Next one, why. Is the word used for asking reason or asking what for. What for? What the event is happening for. Why is, are, aren't, weren't. So, there are also negatives can be used here, okay, for framing the negative questions. Why do, why does, why did, why didn't. Why will, why would, why won't. Why can, why could, why can't. Why should, why must, why shouldn't. So, I am following with the verbs, okay, verbs and complements we are going to. Examples. Why did she leave early? Why did she leave early? So, we are going to asking about the information. Why? Reason. What is the reason for her leaving so early? Why should we wear mask? If anyone asks, why should we wear a mask? To prevent from corona or COVID, okay. Why are we maintaining distance? Same thing. Why should we maintain distance? So, there is something, what for? There is some reason for doing this one, isn't it? So, what for or what for asking for reason. When we why is nothing but what for. Instead of why, instead of what for, we can use the question why. Did you understand? Whenever the question is what is the reason for maintaining distance? What is the reason for maintaining distance? Instead of that one, we can directly ask, why do we maintain distance? Did you understand? Whenever the question is in other form, that is what for, when the question rises in this way, we can understand that it can be changed. The answer must be nothing but the same answer for why. Okay. Next one, how. Next one is how. How is the question form which deals about the manner, asking about manner, in which method and in which manner, asking about condition or quality. Condition or quality. How is, are, were, so example plus verb plus like that. Okay. How, do, does, did, in this way. The question pattern will be this way. How, will, would, and how, can, could, should, like that. So, for example, examples. We asked about the condition. When we come across some person, what question we ask? How are you, sir? How are you, mister? Okay. So, we want to know about his condition or her condition. How does this work? You are planning some idea. You are making some idea for some program or something. So, you are discussing among yourself and you are asking about how does this work. What about this? How does this work means how efficient this idea will be. How efficient. Efficient is nothing but condition. Efficient means condition. Even worse means also it is a condition like that. How should you behave? Example one more, how should you behave? How should you behave in a class? Or wherever you may be, how should we behave in a society? We should behave in a well-mannered, not ill-mannered. We should behave in a well-mannered. How can we develop our country? So each one has a duty, isn't it? Each one has to render some duty towards his mother country, motherland. So how can we develop our country? Being oneself good and helping others in our society for good things and learning. You students, what should you do? If you learn properly and behave properly, that will be nothing but you are helping the country to develop. Okay. So the duty of students is to do the duty which is assigned to you. That is nothing but learn well and behave in a well manner, because you are going to be the next citizens who are going to elect the representatives. So, you can develop this way our country. So, this question, how can we develop our country? Develop is nothing but condition. How can we develop our country, or how can we develop the quality of our country in a good manner like that. Okay. How can we improve our education system? How can we improve ourselves? Isn't it? These are. So, once again, on the whole, when refers to when is used? It is used when we want to ask something related to time. Time in the sense it is not only limited to watch time or any time. It is seasons, day or night or event. Okay, it may be any. Next, why is used for asking reason. That is asking what. It can be used instead of what for. What for? What for? So, this one. And how. How is asking about the manner. That is condition. So, later on. So, usually we know when is related to time, isn't it? When is related to time. When we come across day, morning, evening, night, like that, and also in summer, during COVID season, during COVID, that is also some time, isn't it? Okay. Next, why? Why is used for asking reasons. Very important questions where we have to frame is this why and how. Okay. Very little bit high level questions compared to other WH questions, that is why and how. Why is asked for asking for reason, asking what, how. How is nothing but it is a type of question asked which deals about manner. In which way? Manner means in which way, or asking about the condition or quality. Here it basically depends upon the adverbs. I previously told that out of the parts of speech, noun, verb, adverb and adjective take an important role, isn't it? When we ask how deals with the question, where we come across the adverbs. He or the thief ran out quietly. How did he go? How was the manner? How did he walk out? Quietly. So, there are some few other questioning words. So, in next class, let us directly go to the, so the important questions are these: what, why, which, where, when, how. When we have to select between two words, when there is choice, we have to use which. When there is choice, we should use the word, questioning word, which. Which is better? Which place is better? Bangalore or Hyderabad? You think that person is in the first place in the sentence, starting of the sentence, beginning of the sentence, we use who, and if it is in the last, it is in the object place, we use whom or what, isn't it? Next, who, whom, what. Next, where tells about the place. So, place, it may be place. Not place means not only the name of a place, it may be hill, in the sea, at the class, in the classroom, in the playground. So, these are also place. Okay, next one. When this one. Today's we have dealt about that one. Why and how. So, what is the use of learning these questions? Because of learning these questions, you can learn on your own without the presence of a teacher. If you have got a book or if you have got a script, by reading itself you can learn the entire matter. There will be no necessity of any teacher. You can learn. So, you don't think that teacher will be always helping you. Okay, there are many things which should be learnt in the absence of also a teacher. So, for that reason, what should we do? We should pose ourselves some important questions. When we pose the question, we may get the answer, and the relevant answer we can choose and we can go forward. So, it not only helps in learning, in gaining the intelligence, it also tells you how to lead a life in a good way. So, character formation also is helpful here. So, when someone asks you to accompany him, you will be asking, you have to ask so many questions. Why should I go? Where should we go? What happens there? Is it a good thing or not? And how it affects the society? So, when we pose this kind of question, it is not only related to your books, it is related to our entire lives. So, a person, we all know that man from Stone Age has developed to this age because of what? Questioning power. No other animal has questioning power, isn't it? Except human beings. So, why are we called developed animals? Because we have the reasoning power by asking the questions. So,